everyone. I'm here with the 2020-2021 Miss Rodeo Oakdale, Karissa Rogers. Hi, Karissa.
Hi, Morgan. How
How are you?
are you?
I am good. Thank you. How are
I'm
you?
doing well.
Good.
I'm
Well,
doing good.
thank you for joining me for an interview over Zoom. Let's start out by you telling the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Karissa Rogers, and I am the 2020-2021 Miss Rodeo Oakdale. I've lived in Jamestown, California all of my life. I'm a hometown girl. Always like to keep that into Queening. And luckily, I'm in Jamestown because I'm only 20 minutes away from my local Columbia College, and I've been going there since I graduated high school. And really cool, I actually just obtained my associate's degree in communications. And then I also got my certificate in customer service. And with that, I will actually be attending the University of Phoenix in June. So I'll be pursuing my bachelor's degree with communications with that. But other than that, I just keeping up with schooling, trying to keep up with Queening, and having a good time while doing it.
Trying to stay busy with
Oh, definitely.
circumstances. So, Chris and I met in 2013. That was 8 years ago this month when we ran for the Livermore Junior Queen title in 2013. With that being said, was that your start in queening? Is that the first title you ran for? Kind of tell us about your Rodeo Queening Foundation.
So interesting enough, I actually started in pageants first. And I have to say, I prefer rodeo queening much more. I'm more of the gritty type, or I have to get dirty. But my first rodeo queen competition was in 2012. I ran for the course called Rodeo Little Princess, and I ended up winning that year. And so whenever I wanted to go to a rodeo, I would always be expected to travel to Course Gold first, probably to go with my other older visiting royalty, and then we would go to an event. But that's what started it for me. And I actually started running in competitions because I needed to develop a little bit of confidence. I was always the shy girl in elementary school, still obsessed with horses, but talking was not my forte. So thankfully, I'm really good with that. I've gotten really good with that with queening. And yeah, after that, just started going for other competitions, and here I am today.
Here you are. It is no doubt that rodeo is a family affair for you and your family. Your parents are active in the Motherlode Roundup, I believe, and your sister is
Yes.
a queen as well. What is it like getting to hold a title alongside your little sister and having something like this for your family to bond over?
It's really unique. I don't know many other sisters that have queen titles at the same time and PRCA titles nonetheless. So it's really awesome. I always have a travel buddy that I get to go with. If I need some help in the truck getting ready, she'll be grabbing my hair in the back and I'm spraying there. I'm fixing makeup. We are each other's mirrors going, is there anything in my teeth? Am I all good? And it's also nice that we help each other get our horses ready, and we tend to share horses, so we all know our horses really well. It's fun. It's like traveling with my best friend. So I always have fun along the way, and we keep each other entertained. So we're always laughing and when we're traveling in the truck too.
You guys have something to bond over and relate to.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of being a rodeo queen and being involved in this great sport?
You know, there's really two things. And one of it, again, is confidence. Because before I started queening, I had zero confidence. And because of that, I was able to start really bonding not only with other people involved in queening, but also with the community. It gave me the confidence to talk with strangers, people that I wouldn't normally have that opportunity with. And with that, I also was selling tickets. So I would get used to try to have people come to my rodeo or my event or whatever I was needed there for that day. And with confidence came connections. So, for example, queening has really gave me an opportunity to choose a career that I would want based out of rodeo and agriculture. So it's really given me purpose. I'm able to not only help my sister, but other people aspiring to be rodeo queens too, because I want them to be able to have that confidence, be able to make a career out of queening and get involved and really just have that as a part of their own heart and life.
You talked a little bit about aspiring other girls. With that being said, we all have someone who has inspired us and been a role model. Who would you say your role model is?
I have so many role models. I can always go on about my sister or my mother. So I think I'll talk about a a rodeo competitor. So I think my role model today is going to be Tyson Durfee. I really love the messages that he always brings about, especially with us being stuck in quarantine. We've been involved in this since last March. And I love that he really talks about all the time is attitude and having positive mindset. He, especially when quarantine first started, to be honest, I was getting a little bit depressed. We were stuck in the house. I wasn't going to all the rodeos that I wanted to go to. And with that, he really talked about keeping out of a poverty mindset, getting involved. So being active, having actual action and motivation to really break through those obstacles and keep positive. So instead of just thinking, oh, how am I going to get through this? It's no, what can I do to keep myself positive and happy and to do this? I can really improve my horsemanship skills. I can start talking more on social media. So that's something I've felt that I've really grown with this. Try to get other people involved and really adapt as a modern queen would in quarantine.
You were crowned the 2020 Miss Rodeo Oakdale in April of last year. That was right about the time that everything in the Central Valley here in California started to close.
Mm-hmm.
How have you dealt with this year with COVID and holding a title? What have you utilized to still be able to do outreach and get your message out there?
Really, COVID has taught me to love and appreciate queening even more. And with that, I have to actually look for events that I wouldn't normally go to because all the rodeos were canceled. I've tried to be creative. What can I go to within my community to show support? So instead of going to rodeos several hours away, I've really, I feel that I've had more time and appreciation for our local businesses. I've been going to, for example, sip-in shops for maybe out of sale businesses, especially with close friends. There was one night where I went to a customer appreciation night, and it's really brought me closer to my community. And also, for example, today with adapting as the modern queen during COVID, we've been having Zoom interviews like this one. There's also been virtual parades that I've been a part of that I never would have dreamed about before. So that's another something that we've had to adapt with. And just things like that. And I've also been using this year to prepare for Miss Radio California and when I plan to run in 2022.
There's a lot of study time, to say the least.
Yes.
A lot
And
of
you can never have enough.
And we're getting really good at learning how to use computers so we can find all the information that we need.
Unfortunately, I still don't get Wi-Fi down at my barn, so.
That's one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have to give to queens that are in your boots that have a title through a pandemic, or if COVID continues into 2023, what are your words of wisdom for girls in the future?
I think I could say where there is a will, there is a way. Because we've had to work through all these obstacles that we wouldn't normally go through on a regular year. And I think this year really shows just what we're willing to do and work through all these obstacles and persevere. Because you can always go to something, even if it is through Zoom or through a virtual parade, we're able to keep our sport of rodeo and also our organization alive.
That is awesome. I agree with you 100%. Talking about rodeos, there is word on Facebook that the Oakdale Rodeo will happen this year.
Yes, I'm so thankful.
Oakdale, so I hope so. Can you tell us what we need to know, where we can find tickets, where we can find more information about your rodeo?
I can always recommend you going to the Oakdale Rodeo website, and it's just www.rodeooakdale.com. And we are having a rodeo. It's going to be August 14th and 15th this year instead of the second weekend in April.
That's
So
right.
unfortunately, we are not kickstarting off the PRCA season, rodeo season in California. But hey, still come out and support us. We have tickets available either on the website or Oakdale Feed and Seed, the Oakdale Cowboy Museum, Chamber of Commerce, Conlin Supply, and also Buckworth Western Wear. Those are $15 a piece pre-sale. And we will also be selling tickets at the gate, but they are $20. So if you would like to buy them and save a little bit of money, always go for pre-sale. But hey, if it doesn't work out, $20 still will get you in any day.
And a lot of people hopefully are going to be willing to pay that $20 to get to go to a rodeo in California.
Yes.
Sit in those grandstands and not be freezing and wet and soaked and using umbrellas this year like
Oh yeah, I'm hoping. The last couple of years that I've gone, it's been a muddy, soupy mess. So
I feel like Oakdale is known for the mud. Well,
so the funny thing is, whenever I have a rodeo to go to, normally it's raining for me. My sister, however, it's normally on fire. So I don't know what's worse, rain or fire.
I'll take rain over fire. Well, thank you so much, Karissa, for taking the time out of your day to meet with me and interview. I look forward to getting to watch your journey as Miss Rodeo Oakdale and hopefully get to see you at the Oakdale Rodeo this year.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you.